Hi there, my name is Casper. Yeah, I just want to show you this quick review of this saw. So this is a Milwaukee, battery saw. I bought the smallest one because I tried the middle one, and there was way too much deflection in it. The middle one deflected like 2 millimeters to each side, even when it was, where it was in the position where it should deflect the least. So I just think that wasn't really usable, and I imagine that the big one is just not strong enough. So I would say the strength of the small one and the deflection is okay. It does deflect a little bit, but it's okay. It's very lightweight and easy to transport, and I haven't used it that much, but I can say now that I'm happy with it, but it has probably 2 or 3 things which is not so good. One is it doesn't have a depth stop, which is something I've seen other people mention in other videos. The second thing is that it doesn't click when you get to 0 here, which is a little bit annoying, because if you loosen back here, then you loosen this one, then you can take it both ways, which is very nice. But when you have to find the 0, it's a little, it doesn't click there, so you have to just use your eye measure. Or, I mean, if you put this one back where it's supposed to be, then it won't go to the right, but then it will stop at 0. So in half the cases it's okay, because then you won't have it positioned so it will go to the right, and then it works. But when you do need to make that cut, it's quite annoying that it doesn't just make a little click when you are at 0. So that's the second thing. And the third thing is that when you do go to the right, so you have to loosen this one in the back here. You just pull it and twist it up. That's fine. The thing is that when you then tilt it to say 15 degrees or something, you tighten this one. You can do it quite hard, and still, when you tighten it, it doesn't take a lot of force to push it down like this. Now I can just push it down, and I tighten it quite a lot back, and I can still squeeze it down. So you really have to tighten this one on the back to make it so you don't happen to squeeze it down a little bit. So I think that's just not okay. I'm not sure how I can even fix it. Maybe I can put a spacer in there, a special spacer in here between or something, but that's a really big minus, because you can't really, if you have to tighten this with all your force all the time, that's very inconvenient. So that's not cool. But beside that, I think it's a very nice one, and of course the weight is the main reason I bought it, because it's very easy you can take it up on the scaffolding and can have it up on small rooms and all that. So table is nice, it's very steady. This table is a good one for this saw. When you tighten the screw back here, I think it's a good table. This one is actually also quite nice. Not really needed, but it's okay. So, and I wouldn't have I bought the 12 amp battery. I think I should have probably bought the 9 amp. It should be the high output type, not the high demand. I think there's a slight difference there. So I think for this one, it's probably the high output battery you want, but you can get that in 9 amp as well. I think I have it. I just bought the 12 amp because I thought it would last longer, but it lasts. I think the 9 amp is good enough, and it weighs less, and it's cheaper. I think it's overkill to put the 12 amp on here. But anyway, that's it. It collects some dust here. It's not a lot of the dust goes past it, but if you put a vacuum cleaner on, it will take most of it, I guess. Okay, that's it.